What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to talk about a concept that a lot of eBayers don't really emphasize, and how to be better than 99% of eBay sellers on the platform. And this all really just stemmed from one order that I recently purchased from an eBay seller, and I just noticed just like how bad his like communication and his overall eBay experience is. But I'll get into detail on that later, but let's just go over all the general tips on how to be better than 99% of eBay sellers. And this concept is really just customer experience or customer support, just like having a good customer service is just really what is going to separate you from 99% of eBay sellers. So the first thing is fast and free shipping. I've mentioned this in the past before, but for some reason, a lot of people would just expect free shipping nowadays. I'm not going to say it's right or wrong. It's just what people expect. And I believe it's because of Amazon and how they implement free shipping in every order. So now everyone just expects free shipping and it to be fast on every other platform, eBay included. So here is my listing of a Radiant Gardevoir card, and this is going to be on the front page, and this was in the front row. As you can see, my listing was the second listing on the entire page. Obviously, it's going to get more clicks because it is in the top row and on the front page. And eBay will really boost your listings if you do have free shipping. So I just want you guys to just put free shipping in all your listings, bake the shipping costs into your profit, just tank the shipping costs. Trust me, it'll be worth it, and it'll be better for your eBay store in the long run, because more buyers are going to want to come into your store and buy from you if you have free shipping, and eBay likes it when you have free shipping. It just looks nicer too. If you guys saw this $2.99 and it had like 74 cents delivery fee, most people would probably just click the one that was $2.99 and had free delivery. Cause why would you spend 74 cents on shipping when there are other sellers on the platform that are offering free shipping for the same card in the same condition? It just makes no sense from the buyer's point of view. And a concept that I want to get into, or maybe I'll make another video down in the future, is like eliminating the barrier between the buyer and you. Like there's going to be an invisible, just like imagine an invisible wall between you and the buyer, right? Once the buyer, like the wall is going to be like little things like not having free shipping, having bad customer service. And once the buyer just gets past that wall, they're going to buy from you. Maybe I'll make another video like that in the future, but that I'm not going to go too deep into that. But the next one is packaging items safely, right? This is also really important customer service. Here is an example of feedback that from another seller that I bought from recently, the same one that kind of just had really bad customer service. And he did not ship a card in a top loader, and he only shipped it in a penny sleeve wrapped in paper. Like, I don't know why people do this, but it's really important to top load every single card you ship. Do not skimp out on shipping supplies. Penny sleeves and top loaders are the most important things when buying TCG cards. Like, I don't know why anyone would ever want to ship a card in no penny sleeve or any top loader. The card is going to get damaged, and then you are going to have to either refund the buyer or send them out a new card. And they might even leave you negative feedback because of a bad experience buying from you on eBay. So do not cheap out on buying shipping supplies. It is very important as an eBay, especially as a TCG seller, to have these supplies. Just imagine if you bought a card from someone on eBay and they shipped it out with no sleeve and no top loader. I would automatically leave a negative feedback. Like, I don't want to ever buy from you again. And I don't know why anyone else would either. So the next one is being greedy, but also don't be too greedy. Like, it's good to price your cards above market price, but do not do what this guy did. So recently I just bought some EV cards from this buyer. I blurred out his name so you guys won't be able to find him. I don't want to hate this guy. So I recently bought some EV cards. I bought 10 of these cards, right? And there was an option on eBay to combine shipping. And I clicked that combined shipping because it does not cost $10 right here. It does not cost $10 to ship 10 cards. If anyone has experience selling sports cards or Pokemon cards on eBay, we all know it does not cost $10 to ship 10 cards in a plain white envelope. It just makes no sense. At most, it costs like $1 something, right? So this just goes back to what I was saying. Be greedy, but don't be too greedy. Like, obviously, this guy is just trying to make more money from the shipping costs. Like, he would make $9 extra profit because he put $10 shipping. And it makes no sense because I requested for shipping to be combined. So when shipping is combined, it's obviously going to be cheaper than $10. And he didn't even change the shipping cost at all. He just sent me the exact same total. So there was no reason for me even to like click combined shipping. And this seller has done this in the past. He canceled an order to add $4.95 shipping on after the purchase was with free shipping. And this all just goes back into being greedy, but don't be too greedy, right? Why would you cancel an order and then relist it and add $5 shipping? It makes no sense. That's just really bad business on this guy's part. And here is my conversation with the eBay seller. Hi, please cancel my order. I requested to combine shipping to lower the shipping costs, but the cost never changed. In my experience, it doesn't cost $10 to ship 10 cards. And this guy said, yes, after buying label, we refund the adjustment. Adjustment will be made. And I just didn't want to deal with him. Like, he might not even like send me a $9 refund. He might just send me like a $3 refund and just say, oh, the shipping label cost this much, which I have sold so many cards on eBay. It does not cost $10 to ship 10 cards on eBay. And next one is, well, the next two really go hand in hand. It's knowing when to refund a buyer / accepting a return, and treating your buyers nicely and blocking bad buyers and moving on. So recently, or on September 19th, I was away on a weekend trip, and this guy, some buyers on eBay are just going to be stupid. Let me just tell you that. He said, hi, this card is not near mint, is damaged. This is not pictured in the listing. I would like to return for refund, thanks. He sends four different pictures of a card that I didn't even send him. And he says, first photo is listing, nowhere does it show a giant gash in the back of the card, yet the front is the same, please advise. And then he was like talking to himself for a good like 5 minutes. And then he gets this automated response from my store, because I have an automated response just to respond to all the buyers who have questions, saying or sending me offers in DMs and asking for more pictures of a certain card. LOL, what? You have 24 hours to respond before eBay gets involved. Damn, please disregard all those messages. I purchased two and got them mixed up. Apologies, man. Yours hasn't even arrived yet. I'm dumb. Yes. Like I said, a lot of eBayers are just quick to move, and they're not the brightest people. Let me just tell you that. And I responded like an hour later because I was busy. Hi, no worries. Crying emoji. And this is the automated response he got. Hi, this is on response. If you're asking for more pictures of a card, if we're unable to accommodate your request, we apologize for the inconvenience. If you're messaging us in reference to something else, you can expect a response within 24 hours. And even though I added this sentence at the end that you can expect a response within 24 hours, this guy was like, oh, what? You have 24 hours to respond for eBay gets involved. Like, this guy, he's just, like, just from these messages alone, I can tell he is going to be a very difficult buyer to work with. And that goes back to what I said over here. Block bad buyers and moving on. And then he eventually got the card. Hi, well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the same issue on this order too. This is not near mint. There's a long cut down the center of the back. This is damaged. I would like a refund. I didn't even respond to him. I just accepted the return. And here are the pictures. And this is not damage. This is like a I believe it's like a print line or a roller line, whatever you want to call it. Besides that, there was literally no damage on the card. And this still counts as near mint. A PSA Near Mint 7 is a card with just a slight surface wear visible upon close inspection. According to PSA, if you submit this in, I strongly believe you would have gotten a PSA 7 or above. By any chance you get a PSA 8, congrats, right? And it's just so stupid because this is clearly near mint. It just has a little roller line on the back. By PSA standards, this is still near mint. And so, yeah, you can, I don't know if people know this, but you can block buyers from your listing. And I just did that after. I don't ever want to deal with buyers like this. Like, I don't understand why buyers expect to pay a raw graded price for a PSA 10 condition card. It makes no sense. If I were going to do that, if I was going to sell a PSA 10 like card, I would just put PSA 10 market price on the card. It just makes no sense from a seller's point of view. It just makes no sense from a seller's point of view to do that. The last thing is having good pictures, right? So I urge everyone to buy a scanner. I have a 580W that I bought on eBay. It was refurbished, or it wasn't refurbished, but it was used, and it's relatively cheap for the amount of help it's going to boost your eBay store. I think mine was around like $200. So if you guys have the funds, I would just save money for a scanner. It's just going to 10x your workflow. It's really worth it. But yeah, that's basically it. How to be better than 99% of eBay sellers 101. Fast free shipping, package items safely, price your items reasonably, and also just be honest. Just be an honest seller. Don't be like this buffoon over here that wanted to charge me $10 for 10 cards. Again, it just boggles my mind how there are eBay sellers that do this. And he had like 98% feedback. I honestly am debating if I should leave like either neutral feedback or negative feedback. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that spiteful, so I'm probably just not going to do it. And know when to refund a buyer. Oh, I forgot to say this, but knowing when to refund a buyer / accepting a return. Something about that is if your package ever gets lost in the mail, because a lot of these plain white envelope packages get lost in the mail a lot, or their tracking doesn't update and it doesn't say delivered, and then you will have a buyer. Sometimes buyers will say that they haven't received the package and the shipping hasn't updated. What I would do is I would just tell the buyer, hey, can we wait a couple more days? Sometimes they'll open a case, so eBay will give you like 3 days to resolve the issue. And usually what I do is, hey, can we wait a couple days or until the eBay case can get escalated? So let's say the person opens a case on the 5th, right, of a certain month, and eBay will give you 3 days, I believe 3 days, and I will just ask the seller or the buyer to wait 3 additional days to see if the package ever shows up again, because sometimes it happens, the package gets scanned late or there's a delay for whatever reason. And if it doesn't show up within 3 days, I just refund the buyer, no questions asked, because you are insured under the plain white envelope. If you guys didn't know, I made a video on that. Maybe I'll leave that in the description. You are insured, so just refund the buyer and fill out a claim, and then you will be able to get your money back on the card. So there's really no loss on either the buyer or the seller. Insurance will cover you. So there's that. I forgot to put some little information on that. But yeah, that's basically the end of this video. If this video would help you guys at all, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I will be posting every couple days or so. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Peace. Also, leave comments down below if you guys have any other tips. These are really the main ones that I can think of, and this little interaction was what really just inspired me to make this video. But anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Peace.